Welcome back to Navigating Tough Times, Part 3. So far, we have talked about 6 different ways to navigate tough times. We started off with fostering a positive mindset. We talked about controlling the controllables, creating a solid schedule, surrounding yourself with amazing people and positivity, not shying away and asking for help, and then having and developing a personal mission or purpose statement. So, the next tip I can share with you that I have seen completely work, and all 10 of these ideas work. I have used them personally and professionally. I have had hundreds of clients use these as well. So, trust me, all of these ideas work. So, the next one is formulate a strategic plan, because having a plan in place is crucial when life throws us curveballs. Breaking down our goals into more actionable items and steps is key, because we need a clear roadmap to overcome all obstacles. No matter what obstacles we face, what is the plan? What are the steps? What are the things that you need to do in order to overcome the obstacles that you are facing? For instance, when my mom was diagnosed with triple negative breast cancer about 10, I guess almost 9 years ago. Wow, 9 years ago. I remember sitting down with her and my stepdad and asking, what's the plan? We got to have a plan. What strategically is the plan? What have the doctors told you? What do you need to do in that case? And then we also brought in, with the chemo treatments, with all of the radiation treatments, with all of these things that are happening, what else do we need to do? And of course, we came up with an amazing plan that had all the doctor recommendations, but we also implemented mindset, affirmations, daily devotions. We surrounded her with amazing people. We kept her positive mindset going. While she was going through treatment, I got engaged to my husband, Michael. So we had weddings to plan. We were following the strategic plan. And I am proud to say that through all of this positive mindset, my mom overcame one of the most fiercest breast cancers known to man. And she is healthy, happy, and thriving as we go. So, what is your strategic plan? The next is you've got to prioritize self care. Yes, self care is so important. If you've been watching any of my videos over the last few years, you know that self care is very important to me. My husband and I, we do our monthly date nights where we go on a couples massage and a dinner to our favorite place right over here on the south side of Indianapolis. What is your self care? Mine, I love massages. I love a good pedicure. I love having a great glass of wine with an amazing meal. I love just being able to breathe in the backyard and sit and relax. I love watching my son play with his Legos and figure out all kinds of crazy things and creations he can do. What is your self care? We all need it. You need to make sure you are taking care of yourself, because if you're not taking care of yourself, it's hard to bounce back. The next step is making sure you incorporate joy into your life. Amidst all hardships, all challenges, we have to make sure we are present in the moment and that we can find joy in almost anything. Joy is vital for maintaining resilience and making sure we're engaging in activities, events that can just bring us laughter and joy to empower you to just keep chugging along. Create those positive memories to remind yourself that life is full of potential and happiness. The last tip I'm going to share with you, number 10, is embrace the journey. I once heard somebody say, enjoy the journey of the suck. And I laughed. If you think about it, that's hysterical. Just saying the word, things like that, just catch people's off guard, doesn't it? But we have to embrace the journey. Navigating through tough times is a combination of mindset, it's our strategy, it's support, it's taking care of ourselves. By implementing all of these things, we have to navigate the toughest of tough times, but embracing it because it's going to make us stronger on the end. I have always heard, and I fully believe, and as a Christian, I fully believe God gives us these challenges to make us stronger, to rely on Him, and to get things through to the very end. There is always an amazing reward or something special that's going to happen. So I hope these 10 tips that we've talked about over the last 3 videos is helpful. At least you can take 1 or 2, go implement, try, and whatever challenges that you are overcoming, that you are facing right now, I pray that you are seeking help, you are finding joy, you are surrounding yourself with amazing people, you are strategically planning out how to overcome this challenge that you're facing, and in the end, you're going to be much stronger for all of it. Until next time, make it a blessed day.